Hello, I'm Alvin Anderson, and this is my video supplement for my literacy narrative for English 101 with Mr. Hisel. My literacy narrative was over Kaizen, my personal journey from my time at Toyota. So I thought I would supplement that paper with a deeper dive into the explanation of the terminology and thoughts presented in that paper. So we'll get started here. So this is Toyota Motor Manufacturing of Kentucky, which is Toyota's largest plant in the entire world, and it was their first plant inside the United States that was wholly owned by Toyota. There was a joint venture with Chevrolet in the early 80s in California, but this is the first one that is solely Toyota and the largest one in the world. It is actually three plants. Um, we have three lines. One used to build the Toyota Camry and the Avalon. The Avalon is discontinued now. Plant 2 does the Camry and the RAV4 hybrid. And then Plant 3 is the Lexus ES 350. All three plants operate two shifts, 5 days a week. And that leads us into here. We have built over 9 million cars. It's 26 million vehicles and engines produced since inception. We can build 50 or 550,000 vehicles per year and up to 600,000 vehicles and engines. It says up to 2,000 vehicles a day. It's actually more than that. This is, I guess, an old slide I pulled off of our employee portal. We build usually about 500 per shift. So that's 1,000 per line on lines 1 and 2. So that's 2,000. And then line 3 builds about 100 per shift. So a little bit more than 2,000 a day. But that just gives you an idea of what goes on right here in the back door that people drive by all the time and probably don't even know. So this is Introduction to Toyota Production System, as one of the terminologies used in my paper was the Toyota Production System and what all it encompasses. The father was Tachi Ono. He was the first person to start streamlining the process to invent lean manufacturing and the Toyota production system by putting the machines in a more logical order, develop the Kanban system, train workers to operate more than one machine at a time. And then he introduced Jidoko, which has the machine stop production if there's a problem. They took that a step further, and the big difference between Toyota production and other people were they allowed the worker to stop production. So anybody in the plant has, and we do it constantly, stop production when there's a problem with safety, quality, or productivity. So this is the element. You see Kaizen up top, the Kaizen way of life, just continuous improvement, which is here's Kai is Japanese for break apart or change, and Zen is for the better. So Kaizen, we use that as constant and continuous improvement. Just anything you do as far as uh, working or the way you talk or communicate with people, you just always strive to be better. Jinsei Jimbutsu, which is kind of roughly translated to English as go and see. We call it get your boots on and go see. As Genchi is the actual location and Butsu was the product or material. So Jinsei Jimbutsu is go to the actual place and see the actual situation for understanding. So when a problem occurs, go there, see what's going on to develop the countermeasures to fix. So takt time, we talked about takt time earlier with all those cars and engines produced, keeps production on schedule. You have a takt time, you have a goal you have to hit. So it contrasts cycle time, which is a measure of processing speed. It was developed by Shingo. And basically this slide here shows that if you had 7 processes to make a vehicle, just to make it easy, and you see job 1 is way undercycled, job 2 is perfect, 3 is undercycled, 4 is overcycled, 5 is perfect, 6 and 7 are both undercycled. That would not work because 4 takes too long and 1, 6, and 7 don't do enough. So you actually want the bottom slide where all jobs are balanced and working just at tack time. 5S, that's another terminology that was used in my paper that's built into team members' mentality. Sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. So you want to sort parts, sort. Everything has a home for set and order. Shine, we constantly clean. Standardize, you want a standard of work. You want a standard of how to do it. And then sustain is the way we replenish and refill. So that is my supplement to my literacy narrative. Hopefully there's a little bit more understanding about the terminology that was used in my paper. And thank you so much.